Seriously, get off them drugs, bro. There's nothing cool about it. AbbVie, though, does want to sell you some drugs. That's between you and your doctor. That has nothing to do with me. I'm only talking about what AbbVie's doing for a business. AbbVie reported earnings today. Do you know who AbbVie is? They're a spin-off of Abbott Labs. A couple of years ago, Abbott Labs decided, you know what, we're going to keep some of the diagnostics and the equipment and all this kind of stuff under one brand. That's Abbott Labs. They reported earlier this week to applause we're waiting on. That wasn't great. AbbVie, though, AbbVie is the spin-off. These are the guys that deal in drugs. They shouldn't do that stuff, but they do. And they deal in drugs, and they deal in the research and development and the pushing of the pills at the final destination. Earnings per share was $1.42. Beat the street by 2 cents. Revenues of $6.94 billion. Beat the street by 10 million. That's up 7.6% year over year. Not bad. Operating income up 12%. Net income up 19%. That non-GAAP EPS number I gave you, 142, that was up 12.7%. Just like the revenue's up 7%. The guidance was unchanged. Now let me tell you a little bit about some of the drugs that they have and what they're doing. AbbVie does Imbruvica, something like that. Up 42% in sales, though. It deals in B-cell cancers. That's something to do with like non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Again, it's very deep. Please, research. I beg of you. The research is so important here. Humira, up 13.7%. It's arthritis, Crohn's, colitis, I believe psoriasis. It covers a lot of stuff, this Humira. I don't have any of that stuff. I really can't tell you if it works or not. It's up 13.7%. It's obviously doing something for somebody, or it's the best on the market as far as the options go as of right now. Viekira. Interesting. The interesting spelling of these words. They're making up all sort of Greek god names for stuff. Down 46.4%. It's an antiviral hepatitis C medication. Apparently, I'm not sure if it's not working or it's working so well that people don't have Hep C anymore. I'm hoping it's the latter. I'm hoping Hep C be damned. And I hope AbbVie's working their way towards doing that through Viekira, who potentially will go down to no sales when they eventually cross that threshold and we're hepatitis-free society. Right on, AbbVie. I hope that's where we're going with this. Caltra down 24.7%. The treatment and prevention of HIV and AIDS, again, I hope that is due to regression on societal's end. Out there, those people have less AIDS or are treating and preventing them a lot better. Good for you people. Wrap it up. And that's a wrap for this week for earnings. Just like we want you to wrap it up. And AbbVie wants you to wrap it up. Or they want to sell you the drugs if you choosing not to wrap it up. AbbVie did all right. It's one of those things that this is a research company. There's too much stuff in development. There's too much money on the table in too many different directions. A lot of it always hinges on what the FDA ends up saying at the end of the day. So many clinical trials that go on. Clinical trials and trials that don't even get started. Things that get canceled midstream. I mean, this is very in-depth. Big pharma, very, very in-depth. And then when you're talking about small cap pharma, you're way out to lunch. We're not even ever going to cover that here, other than to say, stay far, far away, investor. Stay where the smart money is. Do the due diligence with this, please. You got to go out and consult a licensed professional financial advisor. Do all the research. AbbVie seems to be doing all right. They're coming in about the same as a lot of the other big pharma companies. Nobody in pharma has been blowing it out of the water. I guess just because the economy's doing well, drugs aren't selling any better. That's a good sign, I guess. Maybe we're getting healthier. I feel healthier. Don't you? You're looking great.